Good morning, everyone. Welcome. And this is the Lord's Day. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. I want to talk to you this morning about the gift of getting it wrong. Yeah, that's a little strange, isn't it? Well, everybody fails, but the great people get back up and get going again. The wisdom writer of Proverbs nailed it right on the head when in 24th chapter, 16th verse, he wrote, "For a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again." Yeah, this is the human world, isn't it? Yeah, mistakes are an inevitable part of daily life. We all make them. We seem to think we make them all the time. They happen on the jobs. They happen out with friends. Our choice of friends sometimes becomes a mistake. Financial decisions can become a mistake as well. But yesterday's failure can become today's success. And I want to explain a little bit more about that as we go through this, because I believe that your gift is in that you got it wrong, but there is a recovery. And I want us to go through that because tragedies can become triumphs in our life. And though some of our mistakes can be devastating, I think the majority of our mistakes can be turned around for our good. And we can change the direction of our life, even. One decision can do that. We can step out of that failure or perceived failure into a victorious and successful life. I think we view mistakes as setbacks. We see them as moments of failure, and sometimes they trigger, I think, feelings of shame, regret, maybe even doubt. And we have to be careful about that. But what if we reframed mistakes? And we started looking at it, well, I made this mistake, but really this is an essential gift in my process of growing. The gift of getting it wrong is not just a comforting phrase, it's a powerful truth because in every mistake lies a hidden opportunity to learn something we didn't realize, to reflect, and to grow. Every mistake provides those options. Getting it wrong exposes a blind spot in our life. We didn't know it was there. Now we know. We can make an improvement on it. It causes us some humility, and it really forces us to examine not just what happened, but why it happened. When we get into reframing our mistakes in those manners or in the way I've just explained, then it can become a gift of getting it wrong. And this process that I'm describing, it actually builds some resilience and it sharpens our awareness. We're certainly far more aware the next time when we are confronted with a similar situations. But mistakes can challenge us to take responsibility. And when we do that, we become stronger, not despite the error, but because of it. It's not saying we didn't make a mistake, but we're using it and reframing it to learn some things because we made the mistake. Some of the world's greatest inventions, I am told, their greatest ideas, transformations were actually born from mistakes. Read the story of the person that invented the post-it note, the penicillin vaccine, even the place and the pace of human evolution and how it came to be. All traced back to really unexpected outcomes. Didn't know we were going to get there, but we did. The difference between failure and progress really lies in our willingness to look at what went wrong without fear and without being defensive. Mistakes, they also cultivate empathy. We learn how we can put ourselves in the places of others. When we've weakened ourselves, we've become more forgiving of others and their imperfections. We understand the courage it takes to just admit wrongs and try again. This not only strengthens our character, but it deepens relationships. You see, ultimately, the gift isn't in the mistake itself, it's in what we do next. When we stop fearing failure and start seeing it as really a valuable, critical source of feedback, we unlock growth in our mind that really moves us forward. Getting it wrong is part of getting it right eventually, and that's a gift worth embracing. Have you recently made a mistake you regret? You feel guilt, shame, maybe remorse? Why don't you reframe the error? Use it as a gift that teaches a valuable lesson, and that'll move us forward. Refuse to wallow in guilt. Ask forgiveness from God, the person you've offended, if that was part of the mistake. And don't forget to forgive yourself always remember God and yourself as well as others in the forgiveness component of life. I'm telling you, there's a gift in getting it wrong. We don't intend to get it wrong, but when we do, we can learn some things from it and we can grow from that. To God be the glory for the gift. Yes, reframe it. No one succeeds alone. And remember, we will talk again soon. God bless you.